everyone, and welcome to Social Work 3301. I wanted to do a screencast to just show you some features of our course and some things I wanted to make sure you paid attention to. I'm sure that most of you are familiar already with Blackboard, but if you're not, it's not too difficult to use and you should get used to it pretty quickly. This is the navigation toolbar here on the left side of your screen. You'll see that our class is listed um, here at the top, and the first screen that you'll see on your screen is the announcement screen. I haven't posted any announcements yet, but I will soon, and they will always appear here on this front screen once you click on our class. One of the most important things I'd like you to see on this is the syllabus. So if you'll click on syllabus, you should see a picture of our textbook. This is the required text for our class. It's available at the UTA bookstore, and also you can purchase it online. The required textbook for this class is the 4th edition. I've gotten a few questions asking about purchasing the 3rd edition, and as I've responded to those questions, my response is really, it's up to you. There will be quizzes in the class that will be based on the textbook, so you're just kind of taking a risk, a calculated risk. If you feel confident that you can do well on the quizzes with the 3rd edition, then that's perfectly fine. So that's really your choice. The syllabus is here. It's available for download. All you have to do is click on it and it will open up as a Word document on your computer. Um, and so in the syllabus, what you'll see, this is actually the course outline. The beginning of the syllabus talks about how to email me. It tells you where my office is, and it kind of explains the background of the class and what the objectives are for the class, what you should get out of this class. So I'd like for you to read that on your own time to make sure that you're comfortable with what this class has to offer you and what you're able to bring to the table as well. One of the most important features of the syllabus is the course outline. This describes the different topics and readings we'll be covering throughout the semester. As you'll see on the left-hand side, it's broken down by session. We have 15 sessions that correspond with the 15 weeks of the semester. You can see the dates listed here. Every one of our weeks begins on a Monday at 6 a.m. and ends on a Sunday evening at 10 p.m. So the assignments that you have for that particular week, the quizzes, the discussion boards, etc., are all due during that time period, and you're welcome to do them at any point during the week. You can see on the far right side, it talks about what is due that week. For example, during session 1, you're responsible for completing the discussion board and the first quiz, and so on and so on. We do have a midterm in this class. It will be during session 8, which means it will be due by October the 19th. We also have one paper. It's called the Ethics and Values paper. It will be due on November the 16th, and we have a final due on December the 7th. I have some descriptions of the different assignments that are listed here and described here. There is a description of the discussion board. There are actually 15 discussion boards that correspond with the 15 sessions in the semester. And it talks about the requirements for that. You'll need to respond to at least one new discussion board question and comment on 2 postings from your classmates every week of the semester in order to get full credit. You can earn up to 10 points each session by participating in the discussion board. There are also 10 short quizzes. Each of the quizzes are very time limited. They last you have up to an hour to complete them. They're worth only 10 points. And typically they assess your knowledge of the material that you've read in the week. There's an ethics and values assessment, which we'll talk a little bit later in the semester. Excuse me. And as I said, there will be 2 different exams in the semester. So you can earn a total of 500 points. 150 come from the 15 discussion boards, 100 come from the 10 quizzes. Your midterm and your final are each worth 100 points, and your ethics and values assessment is worth 50 points. I do not accept late assignments, so you need to make sure that you complete all of your assignments on time. I feel that you have a complete week to complete each one. So if you're nervous or worried about your ability to finish each assignment each week, I encourage you to do them at the beginning of the week. This also eliminates headaches related to computer problems and such at the last minute. The rest of the syllabus contains additional information that is standard on all of your syllabuses across the university, so I encourage you to read that at your convenience. So getting back to Blackboard, um, we talked about the syllabus, and this is where you access it. Another important part of our Blackboard course shell is the course materials section. This is where you'll find the materials that to review for each section and the directions you'll need to follow. So for example, if you click on session 1, you'll see a short description of session 1, and you'll see a short video introducing the session to you. As well as some additional materials that you'll be needing to review during the course of the week. And you'll just scroll down the page and you can access all of those materials at your convenience. But it's your responsibility to review all of the materials that are available in each session. So those materials are available through every session, and um, all of the things that you'll need to do are listed there when you click on each session. So, um, one of the other things that you'll need to do, as I mentioned before, is participate in the discussion boards. You can access the discussion boards by clicking on the discussion page, or you can access them by clicking on the discussion link in your in each course material session. So, um, and I'm going to show you what that looks like in my view. Um, so if you click on, for example, session 1, oops, sorry, just ignore this part. Okay, if you click on session 1, you'll see that this is where you can access your quiz for session 1, and it will be available after August 21st, which is Thursday at 6 a.m. And this is also where you can access the discussion board for session 1. And you can just click here and go ahead and post your post. And this gives you the instructions about how to participate in the Where I'm From poem activity. There's also a link to grades. So throughout the semester, I will be posting I will keep updating your grades, and you'll be able to access those at your convenience. So you should always know how you're doing in the course. It should never be a surprise. You'll know every week how you're doing, and you can assess your progress that way. So that's really Blackboard. It's pretty simple. It does require that you check in often, several times a week, in order to participate fully in the class. If you have any questions about how to use Blackboard, you can email me, or you can access the help desk at UTA for technical support.